Hi Trupti, how are you?
Sorry, I'm good. Good. How are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. So, Trupti, since it's our first interaction, let's start with a quick introduction so that we can know each other a little bit better.
Yes, yes. Shall I start?
Yes, please.
So, yeah, my name is Trupti Vade. I hail from Gujarat, India, and currently I'm in the London. And like I completed my bachelor's and master's degree in accountancy from India, and also my BA degree in education, specializing subject in account. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then subsequently I came again as a student in London and where I pursued my master's degree in international business management, and currently I'm working as a early ed educator. With that, I have been also applying for the jobs in my field as well. So this is pretty much about me.
Okay, great, great, great. Thank you for introduction. What about your hobbies? You didn't mention your hobbies.
No, yeah. So if I talk about my hobbies, I don't have any fancy hobbies. Like normally, whenever I get time, I just like to sit down at home in calm, like by myself only. Sometimes I like to do cooking, and these days I have started to reading books, and also I'm improving my English. So I'm like watching some videos or kind of things. I get busy myself with that.
Okay. So, what are the issues you face with your English?
I just say, like, as you can see, sometimes I get really hesitate when I talk. Sometimes I'm not getting idea or such exact words, like what should I speak here? As you just asked me about my hobbies, I was wondering like which kind of hobbies I do have because to be honest, I haven't thought in that way so far. So I think I need practice and need to learn more words. I feel so that yeah.
Okay. So maybe there is some network noise or something like that. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So now
that's not.
let's go ahead with see, let's discuss these sentences. The first one is in the London. Always remember we don't use the is a definite article, so we don't use the with city names, country names, and state names. Only few countries are there, like the United States of America. There is a reason behind it, because there we are talking about specific states which have united together to call themselves America. So those states
Mhm.
which have united themselves to called America, to be called America, that's why we say the United. Those states which have united, the United States of America. Okay. Then
Mhm.
the United Arab Emirates, the Czech Republic, the republics in the Czechs which have come together to call themselves Czechs. So the Czech
Okay.
Republic. Okay, there you use the. Otherwise, you don't use the in any country name. You won't say the India, the Pakistan, the Britain,
Fine. Yeah.
right? So you will say India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, like that. Similarly, no the with London, New Delhi. You will not say the New Delhi, the London. Okay. Hmm? There you won't
Hmm.
use the can only be used with country names if you are talking about island countries, like group of island, Philippines, the Maldives. There you can use the. Okay, apart from the USA, the Czech Republic, you can use the with these.
Mhm.
Rest would be without the. Clear?
Okay.
City, I don't think
Yes.
any have the with it. Okay. Then I get hesitate. I either you will say I hesitate, or you will say I get hesitant. Okay.
Hesitant.
Yes.
Okay.
Hesitate is a verb. Now, if you are
Okay.
using get already there, which is a verb, then you need to change hesitate to a noun, which is
Yeah.
hesitant. I am hesitant,
Okay.
or I get hesitant when I have to speak suddenly, or somebody questions me suddenly, then I get hesitant or I hesitate. So if you're using hesitate, then it's fine, because with I you are using the verb
Verb.
hesitate.
Mm.
Got it? Then
Okay.
I
Yes.
feel so that. Why was there an unnecessary usage of so? I feel so or I feel that. Why both of them together? I feel so that.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel that, that is also indicating that what you have said, you feel that. Or I feel so is also indicating that whatever you have said, you feel it. Okay,
Okay.
so whenever I am given a topic or I am asked a question, I hesitate and I do feel so, or I feel
Got it.
that. Got
Mm-hmm.
it? That is the correct way of saying it. Okay, so that was all. Now, thank you for your introduction. Coming to my introduction, so as you know, my name is Shikha, and I've been an English instructor for more than 5 years now. My students range from school-going kids to professionals, and as far as my academics are concerned, I'm a postgraduate. Talking about my hobbies, I like interacting with people because I believe everybody has some stories to tell, some experiences to share, and we can learn from others' experiences. So that
Yes.
is what I like doing, and I try to practice it as far as possible. Apart from that, I also like reading and painting a bit. So that was a brief introduction about me. If you have any questions or queries related to my introduction, you're welcome to ask. Anything there?
No, like where that's how like sometimes I get really stuck not getting words to express. I don't have confidence problem. I know that, but
Right, I'll
sometimes
tell you.
I just stop. I don't know how to
It is happening
elaborate
because
on how to feel that.
that is due to lack of vocabulary. Okay,
Yeah,
what problem
might
you
be.
are facing is because of lack of vocabulary. Now, what you can do to work upon that um, lack of vocabulary is one, whatever activity you enjoy, try to pick vocabulary from there. Okay. Which activity do you enjoy? Do you enjoy reading? Do you enjoy watching movies? Do you enjoy a podcast? What kind of activities do you enjoy?
I enjoy to watch just like English conversation videos. These days I watch that only.
Perfect,
Sometimes
perfect.
I make notes from that. But look, suppose I have made list of the words or vocabulary we can say. Sometimes we're not getting chances, sometimes not used to use them in practical way when we're speaking. Suppose whenever I'm speaking with you, so I haven't even used single word which I have noted.
Right, I'll tell you that. See, what your problem is, see, if you like watching podcast, you watching conversational videos, try to understand which scenario they have used the word in and what
Mm.
did they express using that word. Okay, so try to understand the context behind that conversation. Why did they use that word in that particular sentence and what it depicted, what it conveyed, right? What is happening with you is the moment you come across a new word, you are writing it down, you're finding its meaning, and that's done, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to think how I can use it in my daily conversations. Okay, here you have handwritten dictionary. Unless you make use of those words, those are useless. So what you are doing is you are accumulating passive vocabulary. Okay, you are not accumulating active vocabulary, and for your
Yes.
speeches you require active vocabulary.
Hmm.
Got it? So how would you work on active vocabulary? Whenever you come across a word, try to understand its gist, try to understand what it conveys, try to understand how I can use it in different scenarios in my life. Then make sentences. It would be much easier to remember and to recall. Now
Yes.
what you are doing is you are creating a vocabulary where somebody will ask you, what does this mean? You will remember it. I have heard this word, or I know this word, I know the meaning. But when it is coming to your sentences, you're not able to use it. Why? Because you didn't try and practice it in your sentences. How will you remember it? Right.
Mm.
It's similar to you bought new clothes, you piled up all the clothes. One fine day, every day you're wearing the clothes which are there on top because you don't have time, you have to quickly wear those clothes. And
Yes. Yeah.
the
That's
clothes
the
which is
problem.
underneath, when Diwali cleaning is there, then oh, this also I had bought, okay, this I haven't worn for ages, right? So I can wear
True.
this,
True.
right? This happens with ladies, so I'm giving you that example. Okay, so this is what is happening with your brain. So those words which you are using daily, your brain remembers, so you're using
Yes.
it. Those words which you have just written down, you've heard it once, you've listened to it once, but you didn't make use of it. It is like that cloth which is lying down in that pile. So once day when somebody asks you, oh Trupti, have you heard about that word? Do you know what is its meaning? Or you come across that word in a movie or a talk show. Okay, that, oh, this means that, right? I have heard this word. Then you will remember it, right? So
Hmm.
that is what is happening. So try to make use of
Use.
those words in your daily communications. Got
Yeah.
it? That is the way to improve vocabulary. I hope I was able to clear your doubts related to why you get stuck and how you can work upon it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get started with today's session. So today the topic is TV show you are glued to, but I think it is no more relevant. It can be maybe molded as OTT shows which you are glued to, or Netflix series which you are glued to. And
No,
that
no.
would be a better option
Okay.
to say. Hmm. Or
No, no.
YouTube
I think it's
channels
fine
for.
for me because I'm not person who watch Netflix or nothing. So as I told you before that I don't have any kind of hobbies or I get spare time in that I watch Netflix or whatever series, web series. I haven't even tried it because I'm not interested in that.
Okay, okay.
So
So you do watch TV?
no, no, like as we live here, we don't have TV, but yeah, kids we watch whatever we want on our phone or sometime on laptop.
See,
Yes.
let's change the topic for you. The YouTube channels you are addicted to or glued to. Any YouTube channels?
So these days I glued to YouTube channels which are related with the English conversations. As I told you before, that one of like a couple of them are there. Like one of them is Sunita's English Adventure. I think I have seen you in that. Might be that's why I have booked
I
session.
don't
I'm
know.
not sure,
I
but
really I come to know from the students that your video is circulating somewhere. So I do find your age or maybe the younger generation also, they have some kind of addiction to, either they'll have it with gadgets or they'll have it with TV. With our generation it is TV, with the younger ones it is mobile or laptop screens, right? So unlike all of us, you don't have that addiction. So what, where is your time going? I would like to know about your routine.
so to be honest, our time goes like as weekdays we do have job. So 10 hour job and 1 to 2 hour for traveling. So as if I talk about my daily routine, I wake up early in the morning around 5 o'clock. Then I finish my house so chores or whatever, worship, shower, that's all. And exit 6 o'clock, I leave my home to traveling like for so it's around 1 hour journey for us. And my duty start from 7 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock. So this whole day we spent in at our workplace. Then again at the evening time, 1 hour journey, and around 7:30, I would say, we reach home. Then cooking, eating, then we just get rest. Next day again, same routine going on. So I get time only on weekends, like Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Mhm. So what do
So
you do
on that day,
on that?
we get really so it is really hectic schedule. So on Saturday, Sunday, we just want to get rest. Just sitting down at home and just yeah, fine.
So how many, if you talk about your immediate family members, who all are there in your immediate family?
Oh, me and my husband only.
Okay, okay. Now, come to the chat box, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Can you pronounce that word for me?
Which one?
The last
I
one
can't
in the
see
chat.
anything here.
Oh, oh, oh. I think there is a network issue at your end. So just go and refresh, join again. Okay, then I'll type it, I'll copy paste it. Probably then you'll be able to see it. Just quickly, if you could join again.
So, do you mean by shall I leave the meeting and join
Yes,
it again?
leave and join again, please.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah. Can you see it now? Just check.
Yeah, household chores.
Yeah, so it is household chores. Okay. When you pronounce it, I think you mispronounced it maybe in a
Yeah,
few.
I think I did a chorus. Yeah.
Yes, you said
And,
chores. So just be conscious, okay?
that's the
Because what
practice.
happens?
Like I know already, but yeah, this practice, or sometimes I might not be mindful. I know what is
Yes,
my
that
problem, but I don't know how to overcome with that.
yeah, so what you can do is try to use this often in your sentence and make sure that you are consciously making an effort to pronounce it correctly. Otherwise, if you keep mispronouncing it, that will become a habit and then it will be difficult to overcome. So try making a conscious effort that, let's say today, try to use it in 3 4 sentences. Okay, so let's
Mhm.
divide the household chores amongst us. You can tell your husband. For tomorrow, let's divide the household chores amongst us. I will do this, and you will do this. Okay,
Yeah,
so that is
that
how
might
you
be better idea.
okay, so that is how you can use it in a sentence. Um, that would be an apt usage because then you are using it and you are using it in your sentence which is related to your life, related to your daily life, right? So that ways you will be able to remember it also, and if you use it in 2 to 3 sentences of yours, your tongue will get that muscle memory, so
Yeah.
it will come up with household chores finally. Okay.
Mm.
So or you can simply ask your husband, so what are the household chores you generally like to do? I like to do this. Okay. Or if you're
Yeah.
talking with your
Good.
friends, you can ask them, what are the household chores which you do and which household chores do your husband do? Right. So that also can be a question with your friends when
Yes.
you're talking with your friends. So you need to find situations where you can use that word. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now coming back to, since we were talking about your daily routine, so are you a strict routine follower? Do you strictly follow routines or you go with the flow?
No, I'm not. Like I would say moderate. I'm not the strict follower of the routine, but moderate. Because anyways, weekdays are not hours. It's all for work.
Right, right,
Only
right.
2 days we get, like Saturday and Sunday. Saturday went in laundry, cleaning, and yeah, and only Sunday. So my husband get off on Sunday, so at least one day we spend together. We go out, have lunch and dinner outside. That's the simple routine. There is no any. Uh,
So your husband
yeah,
is working 6 days a week?
yeah. Sometimes 5 days, sometimes 6 days.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
Generally, it is 5 days a week for you, UK and US employees, right? That's why I was a bit
It
confused. Which
depends which
firm?
kind of job you do.
Okay, 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 okay. So, have you gone to UK after marriage, or you were there before marriage?
No, no, no. I married in India. Me and my husband was there. Then I came here as a student here, and he went with me as a dependent. So me and my husband came
Okay,
here together.
okay, okay, okay. So you
We are on
married.
visa.
Okay, okay, okay. So you continued your studies after marriage, that is?
Yes. I still want to
Okay.
continue. I want to pursue PhD. That's why now I'm thinking first I need to improve my communication skill because that's the main thing. If I don't have fluent English or a communication skill, I can't interact with the people despite having knowledge. So that's
Right.
why I'm nowadays I'm very serious about this. If although I know I can speak in one way or other way, I can make people to understand what I'm telling, or I can understand what they are saying. But the formal words and formal structure, which I must need if I want to become a lecturer.
Okay.
So
You
yeah,
planning
that's
to
the
become a
reason.
lecturer in
Yeah,
future?
I'm planning to pursue PhD as well next year.
So PhD in which subject? Accounts?
No, business. I'm not interested in account. I don't know why did I take account subject back home. Yeah, but now I'm I'm interested in business way, leadership kind of things, management.
Okay,
Mm.
okay, okay. So let's talk about which is the activity which you like to do mutually with your partner, right? Like you said, only Sundays you get time, so you generally go out or indulge in some activities together. So what kind of activities do you enjoy doing together? Since Sunday is the only time you're getting.
There's not much any activity. We just go Sunday out, go for shopping because my husband is really fond of having food outside. So we try different foods in London, like because always we find places where we can get the Indian food. So we
Okay.
try different area for Indian food, like how the taste goes. We don't like any Mexican food or any kind of, so we don't go over that because that even doesn't suit to our body. And yeah, that's
Okay.
the thing we do.
Okay. But doesn't suit to our body? No, doesn't suit our body. Do you understand? You
Yeah,
said
I
doesn't
understood.
suit to our body. It doesn't suit our body. Two is not required,
Either
right?
intensity.
Okay. Okay. Now coming back to like you said, you had gone to London as a student. So, what is the difference you initially found between India and London, and how well are you able to adjust there now? Now that you've spent considerable amount of time, I think, right?
Mhm.
So, how well are you able to adjust there? What are the difficulties you still face? Tell me about it.
I have been living in this country around 2.5 years till day. So different, I would say, in India, we get time for ourselves and we get fresh food. Here, sometime you know what happened. Like sometime if you're not having time, you have to cook in morning time, which you get your lunch for the how to say. Okay, suppose I do have meeting today,
Right.
evening time, so I might come late at the evening time, and next day again duty. Next day I again have to go for work. So I'm not getting time to cook at the evening time. So what I would do, I would cook in the morning time before going for job, and the same food we get with us for the lunch next day. So sometimes you're not
Okay.
getting fresh food because you're not getting time to cook it.
2 3 days you store the food in the refrigerator, and according to
Mm,
your requirement, you keep
yeah,
using it.
because in India your family member might be your in-laws, your mom, sister can cook for you. Even you can afford maid as well. Here you can't afford. As especially when you are on visa, you're not PR, like not permanent resident. Sometimes we okay. Other thing when you like in India, you get fresh food in terms of like suppose get peas or pigeon peas. Like we are Gujaratis, so we are really fond of having pigeon peas.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so you get fresh, especially when
Mm.
I come from village area. So in village you get old food fresh. Here you get frozen package of peas,
Yes, understood. Right,
everything.
understood.
So something you have to have, like if you want to have them, you have to use as a frozen. You can't get that fresh. And
Right.
hardly if you get fresh food, they are really costly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Other terms, if I would say, when I came here, I got time for myself, for my personal development. I learned so many things. As India, as we see, okay, we know everything. But when I came here, I saw world. How is the world in India? You suppose you get exposure, you get opportunity, but I didn't get in India. I got, but at somehow I thought like, okay, I was perfect in India. But when I came here, I don't know. There are so many things you need to learn, still you need to explore. So
Right,
if I think as a positive way, I found it